Hi, this is Linda Nemiforo here, and right here in today's series, I welcome you specially. It's another weekend, it's another day to wine and dine with value. And today, we want to talk about people who are feeling rejected, probably because they sent their first message and the person get to ignore them and all of that. So we want to be able to buttress all of that in this series. And if you know someone who needs to be here, copy the link and share to them, because the envy is less when everyone is succeeding. And if it is your first time coming to my channel, hit that subscribe button as well as the bell to get a notification when the next value drops. And of course, if it is your first time coming to my page on Facebook, kindly hit that follow button, because that is one of the best decisions you're going to make in your life this year and beyond. And I'm going to share with you why. So our topic today is really going to center on why people ignore your messages in different dimensions. There are a lot of reasons people ignore your message. It's not because they just wanted to reject you. And of course, personally in your life, there are a lot of things that you have rejected. Everything is not for you, and you need to be able to understand that, to be able to help manage your emotions and be able to know how better to make the best of the connection the next time you try. So we are going to bring that to light. So first thing you need to understand is that there is always a connection before a conversion. And what enables you to actually reach out first is your purpose. A lot of people do not have purpose for reaching out, and you have a greater tendency for your message to be ignored. How could you possibly know the person who doesn't have purpose? There are those sets of persons that will type hi and not say anything. They are the kind of persons that will type good morning and say nothing. So what is good about the morning? What is the hi all about? What do you want? Exactly. So most of the times, all these messages get rejected because time is very precious to a lot of people. Right? Time is a precious gift, and many people do not want to waste their time on people who are not serious with their lives, or people who have nothing to say. So you are not giving them a reason to have that conversation with you, and that is why they will ignore that message. Although most of them may not be online, some of them may not be online, and they may take a lot of time to actually respond for people who want to, because people come in different dimensions, and it depends on your own level of mindset to actually do all of those things. So if you are the kind of person that types hi, hello, hey, good morning, and say nothing, you have a greater chance of being ignored, because that is lack of purpose. Of course, if you need something, if you want something, there is a purpose for you reaching out to the person. Make it known. Now, the second set of persons that are going to get their messages ignored are those persons who have their purpose but with the wrong motive. See, people always have their own exceptions. They have value system that they appreciate and they want to align with. So you need to understand that, of course, you will let people to make decisions on you, because relationship is not a one-way thing. It's a two-way thing. So some people, because they are coming with a particular purpose, most of them, their manner of approach is communicating different things. So your intention is not equal to your perception because of your manner of approach. So probably you have a very good intention of coming, you now say, for instance, I just want to be friends with you. And then you see a lot of them on Facebook that will come with, Angel, you are so pretty, you are so this, you are so that. For people who are very valuable and value their time, they are not ready for all baby and all angel. Go ahead, introduce yourself, and let us know what you want. How do you get to know me? And why are you reaching out to me? Right? So you now say, you will just go ahead, Angel, you are so beautiful, I want to marry you. Come on. In this era, like most of the time when I see, especially ladies encounter this so much on Facebook, right? You see a lot of people that do that. And so intentional people, right? Intentional ladies, people who are very vision driven and purpose driven, will not respond to that kind of message. Why? Because they already know what you are looking for. You are there to waste their time. People who are really coming for real to have that kind of conversation don't come in that manner. So your manner of approach also says a lot about your intention. Because if your intention is not equal to the perception, it means that there is something about that communication. All right? So, and understand that communication is clarity achieved. You want to be in the person to get to know. That's your major goal. And then second, the third thing that is going to make your message to be ignored is when you meet people for the first time and you are selling to them. I made this mistake. I will not lie to you. You know those times when we start businesses, we are so passionate. They ask you generate leads, get clients, do all of those things. So as you are going with all the energy, and everything, you want to get clients, you want to do this, you want to do that, and then you forget that we were first humans before we started business. And so I don't want you to do that today, because a lot of people are going to ignore you. A lot of people forget the fact that even when you have the best manner of approach, some people will still call you scammers. But you don't want your message to be misinterpreted because you are sounding needy. People don't like people who sound needy. You need to be able to be seedy for people to pay attention to you. And for every message that you are sending, you need to give people reason to have that first conversation with you before anything else. And of course, those things are not going to make you a product seller instead of a problem solver. Because one of the things that is going to help you become a problem solver or a solution provider is by asking questions to get to know the need of the person and how you can actually be part of that process. It is in understanding these things that you will now know how best to sell. But come on, your first conversation is all about, I have this product, we sell this, we sell that. A conversion will not happen if there is no connection. So you need to understand that first, you need to first of all connect. And then before you talk about conversion, right? So that is why this is the three basic things that is going to encourage your messages to be ignored. Any other action that falls, any other action that are ignored, it's not because you are meant to be rejected and all of that, but because you are not coming for, people are perceiving you for the right motive. So I'm going to give this as a bonus point, that people are going to ignore you if you meet these three requirements, right? People are going to ignore you probably because of their level of perception or mindset. Because not all reach out are your connections. Some are your future connections, some are your immediate connections, some are for the future, some are for now. All right? So you need to be able to understand the ones that are immediate, the ones that will take time, and the ones that will be in the nearest future. So maybe that person is undergoing depression, or the person is going through a lot of things. He blacked out online and everything. I'm using online as a case study, right? So most of the time, the way people respond is based on their own level of perception and as well what they want. So always have an open mind to let people make their own decision, because transformation thrives in the area whereby there is a decision. So you see that people's lives are transformed because they had decided to transform their lives. So that is why your message will not be ignored if you come from a point of compliment. Your message will not be ignored if you are coming from a point of being seedy, adding to the person's life. Your message will hardly be ignored if you are coming from a point of, I know you from somewhere and you have changed my life. You are acknowledging the person's value. You hardly receive an people will not ignore your message when you come from that point. So understand, it's not all about you, it's about the person. So if your message is coming from a point of getting to know them genuinely, of course they will begin to start that conversation with you, Right. So, but first of all, find out your purpose and then work on your communication skill. And if you want to learn more about this connection thing, and all the time that probably you are a startup or you are a startup or you are just a novice, you just want to start out something, of course, reach out to me with the link in the description. Right? Reach out to me with the link in the description for one-on-one. Let's schedule one-on-one conversation. If you are watching me on Facebook, click the link on my bio. And of course, we are going to know how best to get you started and equip you with the resources that you need to be able to build your social skills in order to access the resources as relationship that you need to thrive in your unique journey. Right? And don't forget that there are two critical decisions you have to make in life. One is your purpose. The second is partnership. If you find your purpose and you are with the wrong partner, you will not actualize your purpose. That is the power of relationship. And don't forget that relationship is a powerful currency. So it has to always be current. So that is that about today. And I hope that you have gotten a lot of value. We are building confident global champions. And we are helping this tribe, right? We are helping these young individuals to build strong self-esteem and strategic networks and connections to actually thrive in their unique spaces. Right here in our inner space, we'll be talking about everything that has to do with mentorship in our masterclass. We are going to discuss about maximizing mentorship for growth, productivity, and profitability. How you can actually get mentors. We are going into deep moments, sharing life experiences, sharing patterns, sharing critical things that is going to help people maximize the area and the aspect of mentorship relationship in order to be able to grow and be profitable in all that they do. If that is you, type CGC in the comment section. I will be able to reach out to you to get you started as well. All right. With that, I want to say thank you so much for joining, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. Until I come with the next value in the next series, my name is Linda Onemefero, and I'm your friend and as well as your go-to networking strategist. Bye for now.